Hello, I've heard you have trouble looking for a new anime to watch. Well, you've come to the right place because I actually have made this really short quiz which will help you based on basically your personal taste in music, food, art, establish what is the perfect anime for you. Now, I've only chosen fairly recent, well, actually, no, let me say that again. I've actually only chosen fairly short anime, not necessarily recent. I have a mix of recent ones and older ones, but they're all pretty short, nothing too lengthy, so it's actually perfect for you to dive in. Sometimes people are like, oh, you should watch Naruto or you should watch One Piece, and then you kind of feel overwhelmed because there are so many episodes, and who has that kind of time? So I've chosen animes that are max 20 episodes, and yeah, this is basically it. Are you ready to take the test? Or do you have any other questions? Okay, well, basically, you will be given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 different choices. I'm gonna ask you really basic questions, and all you have to do is go with your heart. Just answer as truthfully, as honestly as you possibly can. No pressure. Take your time, and it will happen that sometimes you will feel that like no answer actually represents you. You will feel like you actually don't agree with any of the answers, you don't find yourself in them. So in that case, you will just have to go with the one that is closest to you, or the one that is the least misrepresentative of your philosophy, of your mind being. Obviously, it's really hard to make that kind of quiz because we can't really, have everyone's personalities on the spectrum. So I did my best, and I hope that with this short quiz, we will be able to, help you finding the very best anime for you. And the last thing I want to add is that all of these recommendations that I will be giving you are actually my personal favorites. So, some of my favorites. So, everything that is on that list, I have personally binge watched actually several times. So, yeah. Shall we start the quiz? Alright, let me just check what time it is. Perfect. Let's start. What kind of character do you like best? A. Alien. B. Robots. C. Ghost. D. Demons. E. High school students. I will read that again. What kind of character do you like the most, the best? A. Aliens. B. Robots. C. Ghost. D. Demons. E. High school student. You can only choose one. Okay. So I'm going to ask you to remember as well which answer you choose, A or B or C or D or E or sometimes F, because then you will need these results to know, which anime is recommended for you. Sorry for my pronunciation, it's really bad. Okay, question number 2. Which colors do you prefer? A. 80s palette, neon yellow, red, dark purple. B. A cold palette, ice, dark blue or black. C. Stained glass palette, colorful, deep and vibrant. D. Mint green, white, pale blue, a pastel palette. E. Ruby red, emerald green, dark blue. A little bit of a heroic palette. Finally, F. Fuchsia pink and avocado green. Fun colors. Okay, let me read that again. A. 80s palette, neon yellow, red, dark purple. B. Cold palette, ice, dark blue, black. C. Stained glass palette, colorful, deep and vibrant. D. Pastel palette, mint green, white, pale blue. E. Ruby red, emerald green, dark blue. F. Fuchsia pink and avocado green. Which music do you prefer? Which genre of music do you prefer? Keep in mind that this is for an anime, so it's not necessarily the kind of music you like to listen, on Spotify or on SoundCloud. It's more like the type of music you like to have in an anime in the background, A. Upbeat jazz. B. Electric pop. C. Emotional piano. D. Classical. E. Rap. F. J-pop. Let me start again. A. Upbeat jazz. B. Electric pop. C. Emotional piano. D. Classical. E. Rap. F. J-pop. Okay. Let's move on to the next page. Which pet would suit you best? A. A cute Welsh corgi. B. A robot dog. C. A black cat. D. A white rabbit. E. I don't like pets, I only want chaos. F. A chubby hamster. Let me repeat that. A. Cute Welsh corgi. B. A robot dog. C. A black cat. D. A white rabbit. E. I don't like pets, I just want chaos. F. A chubby hamster. Okay. What sentence do you align with the most? A. Shoot them before they shoot you. B. Society doesn't always do what's right. That's why we have to live virtuous lives. C. The most primitive emotion people have is fear. D. Family is everything. I will never leave anyone behind. E. Why do I run? When I run forward, maybe something behind me will change. F. I hate attracting attention, but I hate owing someone even more. Let me repeat all of these one more time. A. Shoot them before they shoot you. B. Society doesn't always do what's right. That's why we have to live virtuous lives. C. The most primitive emotion people have is fear. D. Family is everything. I will never leave anyone behind. E. Why do I run? When I run forward, maybe something behind me will change. F. I hate attracting attention, but I hate owing someone even more. Which one will it be? The closest to your, the one that resonates with you the most, or the closest to your philosophy of life. Okay. Where would you like to live? A. On a spaceship cruising the galaxy. B. In a giant futuristic city with cyborgs and flying cars. C. In a big city that has a lot of bars where I can drink, play darts, and meet attractive strangers. D. In the countryside with my family surrounded with nature. E. In a mega city like Tokyo or New York. F. In the suburbs of an average side city. I'll repeat it. A. On a spaceship cruising the galaxy. B. In a giant futuristic city with cyborgs and flying cars. C. In a big city that has a lot of bars where I can drink, play dart, and meet attractive strangers. D. In the countryside with my family surrounded with nature. E. In a mega city like Tokyo, New York, Paris. F. In the suburbs of an average city. Okay. So, which game do you like the most? Which games do you like the most? A. KOTOR, Knight of the Old Republic, Mass Effect. B. Far Cry. C. Outlast. D. Little Nightmares. E. Bloodborne, Castlevania. F. Super Mario Galaxy. I mean, you are allowed to like more than one, but it's more like the kind of mood that you like. So let me repeat one more time. A. KOTOR, Mass Effect. B. Far Cry. C. Outlast. D. Little Nightmares. E. Bloodborne, Castlevania. F. Super Mario Galaxy. Which will it be? Okay. Which food would you rather have for dinner tonight? Which one of this menu makes you hungry the most, I guess? A. Southwestern beef brisket with an antimatter juice. B. Spicy insect burger and a protein bar. C. Roast beef sandwich and a glass of red wine. D. Onion soup and fresh steamed vegetable. E. Thick crust pizza with a Coke. F. Ramen and coffee jelly. Let me read that again. A. Southwestern beef brisket with antimatter juice. B. Spicy insect burger and a protein bar. C. Roast beef sandwich and a glass of red wine. D. Onion soup and fresh steamed vegetables. E. Thick crust pizza with a Coke. F. Ramen and coffee jelly. Which one would you like the best? Okay. Question number 9. Which movie or TV show do you prefer? A. Westworld. B. B. Blade Runner. C. Pan's Labyrinth. D. Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children. E. Dancer in the Dark. F. Spider-Man Homecoming. Oh yes, I'm also really excited about the new Spider-Man coming out. I'll repeat once more. A. Westward. B. Blade Runner. C. Pan's Labyrinth. D. Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children. E. Dancer in the Dark. F. Spider-Man Homecoming. Okay. Finally, D. Which haircut would you want to rock? Which haircut is your favorite? A. An asymmetrical long bob, short bangs, and a bright color headband. B. Short bob with natural hair color. C. Long silky hair with long bangs. D. Short, messy, and bleached. E. Mid-length bob with messy, long curtain bangs. F. Short cut, bleached pink or blue. I'll read them again. A. Asymmetrical long bob, short bangs, and a bright color headband. B. Short bob, natural hair color. C. Long silky hair with long bangs. D. Short, messy, and dyed or bleached. E. Mid-length bob, messy curtain bangs. And F. Short cut, bleached pink or blue. Okay. Alright, you have answered all the questions. So now I'm going to be giving you the results. You have chosen a majority of A answers. Congratulations. You are being recommended with my personal favorite anime of all time, Cowboy Bebop. 26 episodes, came out in 1988. In 2071, not so far from now actually, the Earth has become inhabitable. Humanity has colonized most planets and moon. Main character Spike is a bounty hunter, chases criminal through space. He's an anti-hero, very nihilistic, witty, charming. It's basically an intergalactic western tale, absolutely ageless, with amazing music, jazz, dashes of dark fantasy, spy action. It's a black comedy, and there's a recurring theme of escaping one's path. 10/10 recommend. You have chosen a majority of B answers, and actually this anime I just finished watching a month ago, so this is a very recent pick of mine. Psycho Pass, 22 episodes, 2012. Set in a futuristic dystopia where it is possible for the government to quantify our possibility to commit a crime. Everyone has a crime coefficient index and is scanned all the time. When that crime coefficient becomes too high, you can get arrested by the police and possibly imprisoned or killed. Characters are very interesting and seem heavily influenced by Cowboy Bebop actually. which is a good thing. The main character is a woman named Akane. She has a strong sense of justice and has a really good character development. If you like Blade Runner, this is definitely for you. Also, the art gets a lot better in season 2. It's a really fast-paced anime. I definitely recommend it. You have chosen a majority of C answers. Congratulations. This anime I watched maybe 3 years ago, and it is called Death Parade. 12 episodes, 2013. After death, humans are sent to heaven or to hell, but humans who die at the same time arrive at the Quindecim bar. We follow the story of Decim, the bartender, who organizes games and decides who goes to hell and who goes to heaven. Each episode has its self-contained story, which is really good because you can just watch them whenever. However, there is a bigger story, kind of a red thread that you keep following. You will find more and more about the characters little by little. It's really quick to watch and actually quite emotional at the end. It reminded me a lot of Jikoku Shoujo Hell Girl, if you have watched it. The art is very special. It's kind of a hate it or love it kind of style. I didn't like it so much at first, but it grew on me. The color palette is dark and vibrant and gives the anime a unique vibe. And I also really like the opening. You have chosen a majority of the answers. Congratulations! The anime that is being recommended to you is The Promised Neverland. 12 episodes, 2019, 2 seasons. The manga is actually better and the live action is the worst I've ever seen. It's a mix of thriller, horror, and mystery. Basically, children are living in an orphanage and they find out that when kids leave the orphanage, it's not because they were adopted, but because they are being fed to demons. So they basically find out that their orphanage is, well, I'm not gonna reveal much more, but it seems as though they are being farmed as, livestock. It's kind of a mix between Final Fantasy and Hansel and Gretel. The settings, 19th century, rural England, if you like that. It's really, really wholesome. We follow a main character, 11 years old Emma, and her 2 best friends trying to find out what is the big mystery behind the orphanage, what is going on. Has a bit of Attack on Titan vibes with the whole, we live on this island and we're being basically persecuted and hunted down by giants, but we don't know why. So that's The Promised Neverland. You have chosen a majority of E answers. Congratulations. I'm recommending Devilman Crybaby. 10 episode 2018. This anime is actually based on the manga series Devilman from the early 70s. It's really one of my favorites. We follow the high school student Akira, who lives with his childhood friend and crush, Miki, and her family. We learn that demons exist, but the government is trying to hide their existence. Akira and his best friend Ryo go to a nightclub to expose the existence of demons. But Akira gets possessed by a powerful demon and he slaughters all the other demons. It's very gore. Very kuro. The music is absolutely amazing, especially the Japanese rap. It is really gory. It can be hard to stomach. It's a mix of weird sex and gore, but it's actually a work of art. I really like this mood, and I absolutely loved everything about this anime. 10/10 recommend. You have chosen a majority of F answers, so the manga that I'm recommending to you is a very light-hearted one. It's The Disastrous Life of Saiki K Reawakened. This is based on a manga as well, 6 episodes, 2019, but there are more episodes on Netflix and more seasons if you're interested in it. Follow the life of Saiki K, high school student who is a psychic. It has One Punch Man vibes if you like that. He can teleport himself, he has superhuman strength, can become invisible, read minds, but he tries to hide it from his friends and basically says the word over and over. It's really, really lighthearted. The episodes are only 5 minutes, really funny. Well, it's actually a 20-minute episode with like 4 episodes in it. It's kind of slice of life style. The voice actors are really, really, really good. The characters are extremely funny. My personal favorite is Nendo and Saiki's mom. They're super cute and fun. If you want to watch something really quick, this is really the best. It will lift your mood and the humor is top tier. So that's it for today. I hope that I was able to help you choose the best short anime for you. And if you are wondering for more,